All right. And as we were talking about before, the government shutdown has been averted after a dramatic couple of days with the president signing this bill yesterday. I think the whole episode, it did seem like a bit of an early lesson for Donald Trump on the very serious challenges of governing and legislating in the current political climate. What was your big takeaway?
Yeah, it was absolutely a warning and, a foreshadowing of likely what's going to come in the next 2 years. But the only difference is the next 2 years are going to be far more challenging than this debacle was. And that's because the House Republican majority is slimming even more. So throughout the 118th Congress, we saw House Republicans have their troubles in passing various pieces of legislation. That was when they had a roughly 4-vote margin. Now, as they head into the 100 days, they are going to have at one point just a 0-vote margin. No room for error. The breakdown in the House is going to be 217 to 215. That's because former Congressman Matt Gaetz is not taking the oath of office, and Mike Waltz and Elise Stefanik are both going to the administration. So when you have a 217 to 215 breakdown, that means that if any one Republican breaks ranks and votes with Democrats, the vote is 216 to 216, and in the House, a tie fails. That would be the entire ball game. And as we've seen again throughout the 118th Congress, in this very ideologically diverse House Republican conference, we oftentimes see more than one Republican break ranks and go to the other side. So this whirlwind, this shutdown showdown that we saw play out over the first few weeks is absolutely a warning sign for Donald Trump that even though he has a trifecta in Washington, governing is still going to be difficult. A, when you have to deal with that 60-vote threshold in the Senate and work with Democrats. B, when you have such a slim majority in the House. And C, even when you're working under reconciliation, which is that fast-track process that allows just a majority vote in the Senate, you're still going to have to deal with these very narrow margins and have near unanimity for Republicans, which we've seen is difficult for them.
Yeah, the margin practically couldn't get slimmer.